And there we go. The runners are off. Now, what we saw this morning, if you were following along, unsurprisingly, Yao Miao was leading early on with Claudia Tremps and Camille Lascrière following behind on pretty much on the first climb. On the men's side, there was quite a pack. The top 5 men were running pretty closely together with Gauthier Boncaret, Abel Carretero, Remy Bressac, and Mathis Leray all running together. In first, we have Julián Calvo Viguera from Spain, and in second, we have Abel Carretero from Spain as well. They are being chased down by Gauthier Boncaret from France. So you can see on the left a bit of an overview of the course. He is coming up to the top of the second to last climb.
It looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the color of that water, hopefully some of these guys are getting to look up a little bit and enjoy that along the way. But this course today, the 100 enders, it definitely doesn't give up, and it's very mountainous terrain out there. And unlike a lot of races where you get sort of that runnable, undulating terrain for a little bit of it, this is just constantly long climbs, and as you can see here, a lot of rocks, technical terrain, and as your legs start to get fatigued, it can become a mental challenge as well to keep lifting those knees.
Now, you can see there, it showed a little graph of the gradient that we have Abel currently running in second, coming up to. So he's now hitting a bit of a, I say, quote unquote, flatter section.
Also, the fresh water on your face, it just gives you a new lease on life. And I usually tell myself I'm restarting.
There we have in the yellow, that's Gauthier Carrère. I keep pronouncing his name the Spanish way because I'm in Spanish mode, but he is French.
Well, I'll pronounce it in the Aussie way.
Perfect. And there we go. So I think that's actually Gauthier now passing Abel, because Abel, So we now have Gauthier and Abel running kind of together in second. Maybe Gauthier will now pull ahead. Getting a nice overview of the course here. You can see the distance between Julián and Gauthier. Wow. Julián in first and Gauthier now having moved into second ahead of Abel.
On the screen here, is this...
Yao Miao. Yeah, this is
Nice.
Yao Miao. I have started clapping. You might have heard the intake of breath if you're sitting at home. We have images of our first place women. I am just so excited by what Yao Miao is doing here. A Sunto athlete, just absolutely phenomenal. She is chasing down the top men. And that isn't something that you always see in a very technical, very gnarly race like this. Now, Yao Miao is currently running 9th scratch. Very, at least through the last checkpoint, she was very close to the 8th male. So, again, absolutely phenomenal. First women, we are 8.5 hours into this race, and she does not look like she is slowing down one bit. Now, here we have some images of the checkpoint of Gauthier Boncaret from France. He's come through Colomers about 12 minutes, 13 minutes almost, behind Julián Calvo Viguera. So a good, I would say a comfortable gap that Julián now has in first, but Gauthier has done quite well. Again, we saw him passing Abel earlier on. Abel Carretero from Spain was looking like he was struggling a little bit, and that gave the opportunity for Gauthier to come into the lead. Into the lead being second, I mean, the lead of the two. Yeah, on our screen here, running in third. So he's dropped back from second. But now it looks like he's got a little bit more kick in his step than he did earlier. Perhaps it was just those climbs that were kind of draining him. He's now on a much more runnable section. It seems to be suiting him suiting him better. Yao Miao, she has moved up to 6th. We saw her earlier on near the beginning part of the race. She was as high as 7th. She dropped back down to 10th, and then she was sitting in 9th, always in the top 10 overall. But now she has moved up to 6th. And she has got 9 minutes at the last checkpoint on the 7th place man. So this isn't just a squeaker. She is running so well. Julian Calvo was extremely upset. Speaking with one of the marshals, the race committee has issued a 1-hour penalty for breaching the race regulations regarding unauthorized assistance. Okay, so even if it's in an aid station, you can only get personal assistance at the authorized aid stations by one person, and he got help from 2. And so in accordance with the race rules, this carries a 1-hour penalty. Okay, so here we have on the screen Gauthier Boncader from France in 2nd. He's looking over at Julian Calvo Vigara sitting there on his phone, probably wondering what the heck is going on. You know, Julian has to sit there. That's part of the medicine. You have to sit there and watch all of the runners that you have been leading just pass you by as you watch the clock tick down. That is painful. And you know what? This is a mistake that he is never going to make again. This is a mistake he's never going to make again.
I have goosebumps, honestly, and I feel like we've been following him for a few hours now, and he's been flying along, and
my bowels have turned to liquid. I mean, you might have goosebumps, but my digestive system is completely gone. Runners. Now we are back with Yao Miao, the first woman running at a blazingly fast pace.
Oh my God.
The entire day through this 100-kilometer race. The question is not whether she will win, how fast and how many men she will beat in the process. Yao Miao, she seems to be struggling. She's been in the checkpoint now for over 6 minutes, you know, continually putting in eye drops and putting a cloth over her eyes. I'm wondering if she's having the vision problems that I was speaking about earlier. If that is the case, it's quite a strange thing. I've only had it happen to me once, but it's like Vaseline is covering your eyes, so you can still see, you can still run, but you do get kind of obstructed, blurry vision. Got Yao Miao back on course on the right-hand side of your screen.
Yes, girl.
She is moving.
Let's go.
She is moving. Okay, this is Alexandra Cassin-Ferrier. So this is our kind of magical unicorn second place woman who has been chasing Yao Miao in the 100K and just having an absolutely phenomenal day. Now you can see between first and second man on the 100-kilometer race, we have 1.75 kilometers. That is a very comfortable distance. We will not see a change up barring any kind of major disaster. We will not see a change up in the rankings. And there we have on the screen our third place, Mathis Leray with Team Mizuno from France. Quite a bit back. There's a good gap there. Here he comes into the finish line in Vieja. Let's go! And this is the winner of our 100K race at Val d'Aran by UTMB. This gorgeous historic course that goes over these mining areas. He wants the crowds to wish him. I've got my cowbell. Let's go! That is the winner.
He raises his arms.
He has won. He has rung the bell. This second place finish is yours. Let's get out the cowbell. Here we go.
That smile says it all. He's grinning from ear to ear, and well deserved. He dug deep today and he crossed that finish line in a great pace. Second place here today at the Val d'Aran by UTMB 100K. But he's going to be standing on the podium at a European major against a very strong field. Great day out there for him. He showed his strength on the climbs and was very all day. He has come across in third place and he looks absolutely spent.
Now she is holding on, still running incredibly strong, but suffering from these vision problems. She took quite a bit of time at that checkpoint before she went on the final climb, as we saw, about 10 minutes, maybe even over 10 minutes. Not something we had seen at any point during the rest of the day. She has continued to push the pace. Let's give a little bit of cheer for our winner of the 100K race, Yao Miao, 8th scratch. Absolutely phenomenal performance. And here she comes into the final stretch. Woo! Hands up.
Hands in the air, celebrating. Yes, Yao Miao, amazing run she's had here today. Oh, she looks absolutely stoked.
Yao Miao.
She in her class and absolutely smashed it. Where's the cowbell? Come on, Steph.
Let's go. I'm ringing it.
Yay!
I'm ringing it just alongside her. Wow, she really deserved that win today. But Marie Klægig Fenra from Norway, she is our defending champion. And she is cresting that final climb before she joins Alexandra Cassin-Ferrier on the descent. So a pretty good gap there as well. No chance of catching her.
Alexandra Cassin-Ferrier for her first 100K. Not the easiest one, maybe one of the tougher in the Europe. After 14 hours, she last finish line and she can ring the bell.
Let's go! Oh, it's an emotional finish for Alexandra Cassin-Ferrier from France. I'm ringing the bell with her.
Oh, the tears, for sure.
God. Absolute congratulations and smiles all around for Marie Klægig Fenra from Norway. She is on the final stretch. This is our defending champion. Third place here today behind some stellar performances by Yao Miao and Alexandra. Wow. Congratulations, Marie. You've done it. Let's ring that bell. Oh.